Vallejo metal color now comes in a bottle that looks like this. And we don't have the ability yet to broadcast smells over the internet, and that's probably a good thing. But I can tell you, this is not the original Vallejo metal color. Today is March 1st. The year is 2024. Place is Babylon 5. And we have Vallejo metal color aluminum that I just purchased at a local hobby store. And I got to tell you, this is not the same product that I bought 8 years ago. Vallejo has been fooling around with it. They do stuff like this. But this is not the same product at all. The original Vallejo metal color that I was deeply in love with is or did not have a strong smell. This has a very strong smell. It does smell like other Vallejo paint. It's not a good smell. It smells like a combination of Palmolive, industrial degreaser, and death. It's a bodacious stink, and I don't know. I'm not happy with the fact that this has changed because it doesn't do the same job. Here's a part that has been painted with the Vallejo newfangled metal color. It looks okay, but you know what? It's like Tester's silver from 1968. It's still sticky. What the hell? I've been doing some complicated stuff. This is our old buddy, the what is this? Silver ink from Daler-Rowney or Daler-Rowney or whatever it is, pepperoni. Silver ink brushed on over a glossy black surface from Tamiya. And frankly, this looks better than the Vallejo metal color. When I first started using this product years ago, it was incredible. It was awesome. It was the best. It didn't smell. It did everything perfectly. Now it's not nearly as good, and I'm getting tired of this. I'm telling you, it's becoming. I'm trying to hit a moving target. I kind of liked this paint right here, Model Master Acryl. Gone. The brushes I use can be referred to politely as watercolor brushes. Watercolor brush. Yeah. And here's one. Watercolor brush. You can kind of tell that these are the so-called camel hair brushes. Laws. We're going to fix that problem. Okay. There we go. You can tell this is one of the so-called camel hair brushes. It does have a sort of pony quality about it. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, these brushes becoming more and more difficult to find, which is crazy because the word cheap is associated with camel hair brushes. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to chase around looking for, I don't know what, becoming more and more difficult to get the natural hair bristles I need. I am familiar with synthetic brushes, okay? I am familiar with them. I've actually, I have a few of these. They're not the same thing at all. Synthetic brushes, maybe someday they will be, but they're not. I want the camel hair brushes, watercolor brushes. I think in the past I've gone into, this is actually giving me a headache. Watercolor brushes being yanked off the market. Metal color is being changed, reformulated. Who knows what they're going to do next? The rug is being pulled out from under me all over the place. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's going to happen next. It's chaotic. And yet, in many ways, we're living in a world where things are still pretty good from the standpoint of the model builder because of the Warhammer craze. I guess as long as we have the Warhammer craze or something like it, we will have a lot of new businesses opening, new shops opening. We never thought we'd see that. I'm amazed by it. But there are new shops opening up. There are old shops being revitalized. I was in this hobby store where I bought this. Yeah. Oh, that's working so well. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, this is why so much of what we do really depends on technology. Yeah, did I say that? Anyway, in a hobby store, bought that. Hobby store was full of people. It was booming. It's all about the Warhammer. We've got a world in which there's 1,000,001 little plastic bottles that are all supposedly, you shake them and then you squirt the paint out of the nozzle. I mean, yeah, I think that's insane, but that's how they're doing it. And that's fine. Everything's fine. It's just that my methods were developed with certain tools which are dying off like the dinosaurs. Mostly what I'm faced up against is the fact that I'm coming to terms with what I can do on YouTube and what I can't. I think a great deal of what I thought I was going to do on YouTube, I'm just going to jettison it. And that's just the way it is, you know. If you want to cancel your subscription, well, go ahead. You may be under the mistaken apprehension that everybody on YouTube is making money off it. Not true. So, yeah, okay, undo it. You know, I'm coming up against limitations that are real. I'm going to try to find the best equipment, best tools, best materials to get the job done right now in the year 2024. I can't hardly believe that. Try to get things done as best I can, as best as I know how. But that does not mean that I am going to be able to get this thing done as I had hoped to. It's a toboggan ride, and we're going downhill, and it's picking up speed. And, yeah, those toboggan rides. Crazy, huh? All right, thanks for tuning in. If you're sitting in there watching on TV, then now's the time to get the remote and find that like button and do all that good stuff. Subscribe, unsubscribe. It's done the same way, okay? Yeah, it's just a loaded gun. It's pointed at my head, so get in there. All right. Yeah. See you again soon.